right, man. Let's talk about Michigan and Georgia, man. I meant to do this earlier in the week, but I just totally forgot. Days, the year flying by. But number two, Michigan is taking on number three, Georgia, in a good game. Now I've been seeing some information going around. There's been a lot of bowl games that's been canceled, but there's been a lot of information going around. Uh, there's been a lot of information going around about this game, and that you look at Georgia's schedule, they really ain't beat nobody. And Michigan has third in strength of schedule. Alabama is like eighth, and and Georgia somewhere down there. I forget, like 20, 30s, or even further down than that. But when you look, I thought the SEC had a down year this year. And I'm a Big Ten guy, but I'm a guy that tells the truth. But check out the college sports playlist for more videos pertaining to our local college teams. Okay, if you want baseball, hockey, swimming, or whatever, you just gotta demand it. All right, all right. You know, I'll reach me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram if you want to, link for advertisement, video requests, or constructive criticism. Always open for that. As long as you don't get disrespectful, we good, right? They both 12-1. But when you look at Georgia played Clemson, which Clemson turned out not to be that good this year. A lot of bowl games getting canceled too, but they played their bowl game and they beat Iowa, which at one point they was like number 2, 3 in the country, I believe. And they beat Clemson 10-3. Okay, it's not how you start, how you finish. They play UAB, then they play South Carolina, excuse me. Then they played Vanderbilt, blew them out. They blew out Arkansas. It's probably one of their better wins too, because Arkansas had a really, really good run this season, and they zipped Arkansas. Okay, they beat Georgia. They beat Auburn 34-10. That was a good win. They beat Kentucky. It was competitive for a second, 13-30. Kentucky and Arkansas is on the rise. Auburn just got a new head coach too. Then you got Florida. They blew out Florida 34-7, and Auburn and Florida gave Alabama everything they wanted too. They popped Missouri 43-6, and then at the time, only teams that's ranked at the time they beat them is 19. Hold on, I must be tripping. I'm sorry. Am I missing the whole side of the schedule? I am. They play a lot of games. Yup. My bad. They popped App State 31-10. Then they had a low scoring affair with 11 Notre Dame at the time, 2019, I guess at this time. Um, Pop Sanford, Pap Vanderbilt, Pop Murray State. They beat Clemson by 7. Oh, this 19. Okay, that's I'm tripping. That's 19 I was talking about. So I was on the right track. Um, we lost Pop Tennessee. That was competitive for a second. Was that Alabama? I can't remember. Charleston Southern popped them, popped Georgia Tech 45-0. Lost to Alabama. Now they playing Michigan now. At the time of rankings, that ain't a word, but I don't think it's a word. Kentucky is 25, Arkansas is 22. I'm guessing right now Clemson is 19. I'm pretty sure Clemson's ranked higher than that at the beginning. So, the Florida gave Alabama all they wanted. So, like I said before, a lot of people say their strength of schedule wasn't that good. You talk about Michigan, they beat Ohio State, which Oregon did come and beat Ohio State. Okay, they did come in and beat Ohio State, but that wasn't. They evolved after that, I guess. People would say. In Michigan this year, they start off with Western. Washington was supposed to be a good game. Washington, they lost coming into that game. They lost to Montana, so that took away. That could have made Michigan's strength of schedule even better. But they lost to Montana. Michigan beat them 31-10. Northern Illinois blowout. Rutgers was competitive, and Rutgers was unbeaten for a second too. Wisconsin, we popped them, was competitive for a minute. Nebraska was competitive, and it was competitive with everybody, including Oklahoma, Michigan, Ohio State, and a few others. Pop Northwestern, which always give us a tough run for their money usually. Lost to Michigan State 37-33. Coaching lost that game. Beat Indiana 29-7. That was a trap game. Beat Penn State 21-17. Beat Maryland 59-18. Beat Ohio State 42-27. Big Ten championship game. They first. We beat Iowa 42-3. Okay. So, you really can't do the cross matchups. You could say strength of schedule, but we're going to find out if strength of schedule mean a little bit or a lot of bit, okay? So, Bennett is a starting quarterback, I think. I'm not sure. I know they were talking about like JT Daniels or something like that. So do they have depth charts in college football? Let's see. Can we get a depth chart? So I don't know. Okay, I guess we can get a depth chart. So I don't exactly know their roster, but I watched them play. So now I don't want to play your games. But one thing I can say is that whoever they're gonna make you watch these videos. In this situation, whatever quarterback is able to make the best plays and take care of the football, whoever is able to run the ball, stop the run, should win the game. That's pretty much what it comes down to. And eliminate the big play and win the turnover battle. And that's what it is. You see, they leaving passer as Bennett. Is that the dude that played in? Is that the cat that played in the Alabama game? Because he looked terrible. And get rid of Justin Fields was Stinson Bennett. Getting rid of Justin Fields, that kind of messed their trajectory up. We know that was all a racial decision. I'll leave it at that. Okay, Georgia has a 66.5% chance of winning this game. There's no ties in college football like the NFL. There are. Michigan have a 33.5% chance. So they're literally not giving Michigan much of a chance. Okay. But they quarterback 148 for 231, 2,325 yards, 24 touchdowns, 17 receptions. Our quarterback, which ain't even the best quarterback on the team, but 199 for 308, 2,470 yards, 15 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. The running back for them was Z White, 135, 718 carries, 10 touchdowns. Hassan Haskins has 261 carries, way more than him because he shared the ball, I believe. He also shared the ball, though, but 1,288 yards, 20 touchdowns. Receiving wise, they did get their best receiver back, who may be a first or second round pick coming off injury. But B. Bowers, 47 receptions, 791, 11 touchdowns. And C. Johnson for the Lions, 38 receptions, 609 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And we also missing my man's that got injured. Nico Collins, I think it was. Forget the name. But as far as the bet line, if you bet 100, you can win $240 on Michigan. You got to bet 300 to win $100 on Georgia. Georgia's picked to win by 7.5 points. So if Georgia beat Michigan by 8 to win the line, which I don't like betting the line because the odds ain't good enough unless you parlay in it. So over and under is 45 and a half. So they both got to combine around 23 points to break that piece. Okay. If you look at it, points per game, Michigan put up 37.7, Georgia 39.4, points allowed, Georgia 9.5, Michigan 16.1. So that's impressive, 9.5. Total yards 442, Michigan 451. Yards passed 247, 228, yards rushing 194.9, 223.8, yards allowed 253, 316. So yards allowed, passing yards 172.2, 194.7. Rushing yards allowed 81.7, 121.5. So, like I said before, man, this is like I said, it's gonna be about who can run the ball, who can stop the run, what quarterback can make the most plays, and who eliminate the big plays and take care of the football. And that's it. And this is most people think Alabama and Georgia was a blip. Okay, even though Georgia had better cross matchup, just tell you this shows you that styles make fights. Okay. They did better versus Florida and a few other teams, Auburn and Arkansas. I think gave them a scare as well too. So I mean, like I said before, this is a tough game. And I'm not gonna be home. I'm gonna be objective here. And like I said, this is gonna show that Michigan is really turning the corner and getting back to physical football. But I don't trust neither one of the quarterbacks. I said for the beginning that they should have got JJ McCarthy started, but then again with JJ McCarthy, he made some rookie mistakes. Was gonna make some more if he started. They wouldn't be in this position, so you can't pass up opportunity to be in this position. But Georgia has been so dominant on both sides of the football. Michigan has been dominant. I'm talking about up front, rushing, stopping the run. Michigan has been dominant up front. This might be Georgia's best offensive line playing, but best defensive line. I'm just say this. Excuse me. I don't even have to break this down. I think about 5 things come down to it. who can run the ball, who can stop the run, who can eliminate the big play, what quarterback can take care of the football, and the turnover battle. That's the 5 things that's going to decide this game. You know what I'm saying? And historically, the SEC has dominated the trenches. They have dominated the trenches. Okay. And that's 65, 66 and a half to win. I don't think that's a mismatch. I don't think that's wrong. Okay. They could be wrong. You know, they do have some COVID kind of going on in their team. I think the backup, JT Daniels, is gone. There was rumors that players wanted JT Daniels put in the game over Stetson Bennett in that SEC championship game. But like I said before, I love Michigan, but I have to be objective in this, and I got Georgia winning 31-20. Okay, I just don't trust K McInerney. I just never liked him. He made some plays he bought here and there. I just think he ain't good enough to make enough plays versus Georgia. Blake Corum say 100% Haskins, but that Jordan Davidson guy and that Georgia defensive front is dominant. I think Georgia pretty much handily beat them. Okay, I think Georgia beats them. Hope I'm wrong. I just think it's a bad matchup for Michigan. That's why they put Georgia in there because they won Georgia Alabama national championship, and I just think if Georgia do win, it's gonna be because Stetson Bennett get them the game, and Michigan stop the run. But I think Michigan they have to do more to run the ball and get the ball here and there to players. Just McInerney, he does make timely plays. Okay, and when he has had big stats versus Michigan State, they have lost, but he just don't give you the threat of running. And that Georgia defense is gonna be interesting. Because the Michigan gonna have to do more than just get their playmakers the ball in space. He's gonna have to go out there and throw somebody open, and I'm not sure that he can do it. So Georgia 30-20 is my opinion. I know people gonna be mad about this, but I gotta be real. Check the College Sports Playlist out. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video question, you want to chop it up. You want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Best way to donate, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, and subscribe, must the bell icon button, hit on notifications, increase channel notifications, go live, drop a video, check the College Sports Playlist, more videos like this. Peace.